love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. They get the rebound. Jackson goes up with it again. No good at the rim. Outside Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Moran against Paul. Adams a screen. Here's Jackson. Outside for Moran. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Morant. Here's Adams. Pass to Brooks. Paul against Morant. Shoots over Paul. And that one's long.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Showing off that verve. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Here's Morant. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Booker. The kick out to Paul. Money from 17 feet out.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Morant finds Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. They lead by 4. Pass to Brooks. Moran against Paul. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Booker. There's 1:40 left now in the first quarter. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Muscling his way through the contact. Love the edge that Booker plays with.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Johnson against Morant. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
The kick out to Paul. Outside Johnson. Booker against Bain. And it's Devin Booker with the three. Booker's got 8.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adams with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. That free throw no good.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Johnson passes to Booker. The 3 ball. That one no good. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies? Memphis leading. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Booker no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Here's Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Paul against Morant. He takes it in. Right wing. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
And Booker, here we go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. Right side Bain. Jackson down low, covered by Johnson. 4 on the clock. Adams, he's open. And another basket for Memphis. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
The Grizzlies have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Adams with a screen on Paul, and it's Morant off the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Morant's got 13 now.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Booker, the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And Aiden gets it to go.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Adams with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside for Morant. On the throw it down! Wow!
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Booker against Bane. Booker, good. Booker's got 11 points in the quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Paul against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Paul. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over Johnson. Puts up the 8-footer. Here's Adams. Back to Morant. Oh, misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Here's Booker. Great D that time from Bane.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Booker. The Grizzlies pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Morant against Paul. And then Morant with the jam!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And so it's Memphis finishing the quarter.
Grizzlies, 33. The Suns, 25.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. In transition, here come the Suns. Bridges with it, checked by Brooks. Johnson passes to Bridges. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Bridges hits them both. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Booker. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Aiden, no good. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Paul. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Phoenix is shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Out to Bridges. Booker for three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Morant into the lane. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
No good on the second, so he hits one of two. Booker, the pass to Johnson. It's good. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Stolen by Bridges. Morant against Booker. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. To the paint. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Adams has got 11.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Give him 8.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line for your Grizzlies, John Morant. At the line for 2.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt.
The previous play is under review.
But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
It's that time of day, everybody. Come on, give a round of applause for your Grizzlies breaker. Again, let's hear it for the Grizzlies breakers. Great job.
First one falls. Good on both. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Johnson. Pass to Booker. Lets a floater go. It's deflected. And Booker with the jam. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Booker.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside, so you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A minute 6 left in the third. Outside for Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
3 points.
Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Morant finds Brooks. Jackson down low. Johnson on him. Jackson, pass to Adams. Another shot. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Ayton, a screen on Payne. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
It'll count.
Can he count it? Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
Devin Booker. He's.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. The kick out to Paul. Back to Booker. Outside Johnson. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. A good look from Johnson. Cans it with nobody near him. And the Suns lead by 6.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And he gets the bucket. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
And the basket by Bridges.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Grizzlies on D. Booker for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Jackson with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. Hauled in by Paul.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
From deep, Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Booker. Here he goes. Morant with a defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Pass to Jackson. Takes the three. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Booker on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Johnson passes to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Bridges. And the Suns lead by 8.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Johnson finds Ayton. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 11 in the second half.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Second team foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Taking 2
So he
shots.
comes up empty at the line. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Looking to end the run. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Johnson with a bucket.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Suns.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Morant, and it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And great job to establish position and square up.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
For 3, Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
3 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant.
And Morant drops them both. Boy, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this.
Whoa!
Unreal!
That's what they came for.
Wow. This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Dylan Brooks. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker.
Both free throws good from Booker. There's 6 seconds left to play in the 4th. And here's Morant outside. Missed it. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and
given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1. Bane passes to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Morant. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Payne for 3, and stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Launches a 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Brooks with no one around. The three-pointer no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball-handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now here's Morant. Jackson a screen on Russell. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
Edwards against Bane. Edwards dishes to Towns. Crafty move. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now Edwards. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. McDaniels finds Edwards. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Morant. No good there. Nice D from Russell. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their chemistry, that's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Now here's Morant, finishing with force.
Shook that building all the way up.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And finished off by Gobert.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Offline with his 3. Russell with it. Now defended by Adams. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. Out to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 11 points.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Minnesota leading by 7. Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. Wasted no time on that one. 14 points for him.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Driving to the basket.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18. And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Right.
I'll tell you what, he does not squat.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, up by 8. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
He gets it in there.
Beasting and feasting from this area. Towns utilizing all his length and size to burn the defense there.
And then Morant slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Russell. It's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Payne for 3. Here's Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode. Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Towns kicks to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Brooks outside. Here's Morant. And he lays it straight in. Morant's got 20.
have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Edwards passes to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Edwards finds Russell. Back to Edwards. To the wing right side. His three-pointers off the mark. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A kick out to Towns. Clock at 6.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Morant. And the shot goes in. Morant's got 26 points.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And here's Brooks from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Morant. And there's the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk.
All right, thank you, David. And folks,
Your Grizzlies, 36. The Timberwolves, 34.
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Gobert. Here's Towns. Shoots over Adams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steven Adams picks one up.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Here's Jackson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Boy, the former 2nd overall pick has really worked on his passing. And that was an outstanding find by Russell.
Outside Jackson fires the 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling. Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. His confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Jackson passes to Morant. They get it again. Outside for Jackson. Back to Adams. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Here's Adams. Tries again. Blocked again. Outside Edwards. And the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Russell against Morant. Gobert with the block. Russell inside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Towns with the steal. Gobert finds Edwards. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. The kick out to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Towns throws it down.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
1:02 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Jackson misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. 32 points for Anthony Edwards.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Towns kicks to McDaniels. With the crossover. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Bain, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And finished off by Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. With 4 seconds on the clock, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
And he sinks the second. Outside Edwards. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him. That's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Edwards finds McDaniel. Gobert the screen. Towns with it. Takes the 3. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Right side Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism there, getting off the floor to throw it down.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Jackson a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. A shot off that time.
Boy, I'm puzzled, baffled, confused. How does such an elite finisher not throw that one down? Scratching my head, shaking it too.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards to the middle. Pulls it up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over to the wing. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Edwards into the lane. It's good. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
From past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for Minnesota.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Edwards finds Towns, shoots over Adams. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Steven Adams. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 16-point game. And he can't jam it through. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the left wing. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Outside, Towns. And the 3 off target. Bain kicks to Brooks. From outside the arc. Memphis the rebound. Outside for Jackson. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alden.
To come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Phoenix. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
They grab their own miss. Ayton. Pass to Johnson. Here's Ayton. Nails the baby hook.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Here's Gobert, following the score by Phoenix.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Now here's Booker. Fires from the wing, and he hits the jumper. Paul's got 5.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Towns passes to Gobert. Outside for Russell. The 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Stolen by Bridges. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Russell finds Edwards. Can they get it? And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Booker for 3. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 6.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Gobert no good. The Suns leading. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, that is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
And here are the Suns now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Outside Johnson. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. The 3 is up. Edwards can't hit.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Bridges finds Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Russell, the pass to Towns. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Bridges knocks it loose.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for your...
And Johnson drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Good on the second one. Outside Booker. Reverses. Ayton with a bucket inside. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong, control the pace, assert their will.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the action, up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Down low. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 9.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And for the Suns, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Towns a screen on Booker. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Paul. He's got 5. Out to Bridges. Intercepted. Up top, Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Up top, Edwards. Booker defending. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Gobert. Can't get it to drop. Ayton with the defensive effort. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
And here's Edwards outside. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical. Obviously, within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the 2nd quarter here. From deep 3-point range. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now Towns. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifled tower. Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Here's Paul. He's got 5. Inside. McDaniels with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And the layup is good. Towns has got his 2nd basket of the game.
One thing you have to respect is how efficient and consistent Cat is on the interior. This guy understands where his advantages lie.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Ayton. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And yep, it's good. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Gobert finds Towns. Back to Gobert. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Boy, what a nice job by Rudy Gobert. Thin frame, yes, but able to take the contact and still finish.
Here's Ayton over Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton gets it to go. 12 points for him.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Towns down low, covered by Johnson. Here's Gobert. Back to Towns. Buries it down low.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every...
Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Russell to pass to Towns. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns. Gobert's got 19 points. Pass to Bridges. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Booker. And that one drops for him. Now it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Towns is screen on Booker. Double team on Russell. McDaniels passes to Edwards. To the paint. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Gobert. And that one's good. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
Over to the left wing. Ayton, the open look. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Can't hit from in close. Bridges against McDaniels. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Booker against Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
Well, you think about the resurgence of Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the 3-point contest, and considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Outside Johnson. Outside for Booker. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Russell. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Towns passes to Russell. Now here's Towns. He's got 6. Shot clock at 5. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Towns, that's good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
Edwards with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Towns for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Hayton's got rebound number 11. Johnson finds Booker. Johnson a screen on Edwards. Here's Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Minnesota with the ball, trailing by 10. And Edwards, here we go. The Suns clear it. Hayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. With the drive. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The Suns have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Johnson, Minnesota with a rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Towns from deep. Here's McDaniels. Goes back up. They shoot again. Gobert gets the bucket. Gobert's got 23 points.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Booker fires from way outside. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 12.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns. You can't.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Gobert. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 25.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Outside Paul. Tries the spin move. Booker for 3. That shot no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Gobert with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Rudy Gobert is known as the stifled tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Gobert's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Booker against McDaniels. Booker attacking. And Booker throws it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Russell with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Got a piece of it. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Booker against Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both free throws good from Booker.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
Gobert finds Russell. Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. No good on the three. Johnson against McDaniels. Oh, they get a hand on it. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Paul passes to Bridges. Edwards against Booker. And he drives in. Some solid defense from Edwards. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. And that's an intentional foul.
DeAndre Ayton, third personal foul, second team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Stolen by Ayton. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Bridges misses.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Russell.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Outside Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Okay, D'Angelo, Russell mixing in a little interior work, not bashful.
The Suns on offense. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fellow right there. Karl Anthony Towns.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Johnson, no good. And Minnesota calls time here. They're losing by 6. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Noel drives in. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Nails the wide-open jumper.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Here's McDaniels. Misses. So the Suns win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Defensively, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Brooks misses. Johnson up top, guarded by Morant. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's Morant. Jackson in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Now here's Booker following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Johnson finds Booker. Johnson with a screen on Bane. For three, Booker knocks down the three ball.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
The three from Morant. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Bridges dishes to Ayton. And Bridges able to finish.
7-1 wingspan. Bridges plucking the rebound and then generating points for the team.
Now here's Morant for three. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix the other way now. Puts up a three. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And they get it. And Morant finishes inside.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Johnson. For three, Booker. Suns keep it alive. Moves back up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. And here's Brooks from outside. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Good work there as it goes. 5 points in the game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Puts the move on.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Good on the shot.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Jackson misses. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Man, what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
No good from Booker.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul.
That's good from Morant.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Inside, Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Jackson finds Morant. Jackson a screen on Paul. It's Morant with the drive. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching. Positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Johnson sends the screen for Booker to the inside. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And finished off by Morant.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
The drive by Booker. And Adams sends it back. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's Booker, feeds it to Ayton. And there's a whistle that goes on Dillon Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Ayton a screen on Bane. For 3, Booker. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. Shot the ball 11 times.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Brooks with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bridges passes to Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Jackson a screen on Paul. Outside for Jackson. Outside, Bane. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Jackson finds Bane. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Bane kicks to Morant. Brooks outside. Jackson passes to Morant.
2 minutes.
And a miss there on the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Brooks, the pass to Bane. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Jackson against Booker. Jackson kicks to Bane. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Outside Jackson fires for three. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Ball against Morant. And a wide open look for Bane. And the three ball is good. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Kicks it out to Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant scanning the floor.
Oh, he went high.
That was nice.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right read.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here are the Suns now. Booker finds Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Morant outside. Jackson from long range. Out to Brooks. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He ends up dropping in. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The Grizzlies, 23.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And that one's good, Ayton.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Jackson, a screen on Paul. Morant kicks to Jackson. Jackson is doubled with the shot. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Paul. And he gets the bucket.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Shot to stop the run, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Third personal foul.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Suns leading by 15. And Booker kicks to Johnson. Ball against Morant. Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Pass to Bain. The three. It's good from long range. Bain's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
For 3, Booker. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Morant dishes to Brooks. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. And taken away by Johnson. The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Ball finds Booker. Ayton trying to break free. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Ayton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. To stop the run, he takes it in.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Phoenix leading by 20. Paul passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Adams. Bain kicks to Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Phoenix has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Got that one up quick. Booker's got 14 points here in the second half.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. He kicks it to Bridges. Booker against Morant. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. And Johnson is right there.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Adams with the screen on Paul. And it's Morant missing. Here's Booker. From deep three-point range. Kicks it out to Johnson. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Suns on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
The Grizzlies shooting 43% from the field. Jackson a screen on Paul. The three from Morant. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Jackson with the screen. Shot clock at 5. Bain powered down with both hands.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
And here's Booker from the arc. Tips it, and Ayton stays with it.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Booker dishes to Bridges. Paul outside. Back to Booker. Spins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Pass to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. And another shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Out to Brooks. Shoots the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
From the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. The tray. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Second chance shot. Out to Brooks. Lays it up off the glass.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Bain against Booker. Going inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Over Paul. Adams trying to free himself up. And that one hits back iron. The Suns have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Johnson can't get it to go. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
To the middle. Will it go? Here's Adams. Another shot. Out to Brooks. Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Now Jackson takes a three. Rebounded by DeAndre. Booker looking around. No good on the three. So it's the Suns winning easily here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg.
matchup, RJ. These are two teams that can score with the best of them.
Yeah, each side are going to have their hands full on defense. Look, both sides need to bring the intensity to try and disrupt the offensive flow any way they can.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. And the first one at the line is good.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Bane against Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Here's Moran driving in. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Right side, Edwards. Capitalizes off the crossover. Edwards got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Morant with it. Towns covering. Shots good by Morant.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. McDaniels with it. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Steven Adams. The first one falls for him. So he gets them both. Here's Morant. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Drives. Oh!
Okay, that's just insane.
Strong finish.
Oh. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And Edwards slams it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That's going to send Ja Morant to the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my goodness, he hammered that one down.
Oh, an absolute exclamation point. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And it's Adams missing. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 10.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
2 minutes.
Minnesota in the lead. Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. Here's Gobert. Back to Daniels. Edwards against Bane. Clock at 6. Here's Gobert. And no good. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Stolen by Jackson. Now Adams. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Outside Morant, tipped. Russell with the ball, guarded by Morant, jumps up, and then Russell with the dunk.
Yeah, good instincts by Russell on defense, using his quickness to his advantage on this end.
Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Count it, good. Edwards got 14 points for the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. Morant into the lane. Morant with the slam.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Edwards with it. He's got 14. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Morant. Up and over Russell. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 17 points in the game. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. An insane.
Your Timberwolves defense.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. So it's the Grizzlies now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Morant, the pass to Adams. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Now here's Edwards. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Picked by Gobert. Down low. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it's Morant missing. Minnesota shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Here's Edwards. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And they'll get another chance. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Brooks outside. Morant with it. Russell covering. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. For Memphis, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And then Morant with the jam.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Count that bucket. Towns has got his first basket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Bane. Let's go with a three. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Morant. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Now Bane. Outside Morant. 6 to shoot. Ooh, basket interference. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Russell, that's good. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Adams with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Here's the three. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 24. Misses from close range. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Morant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bane. The three is up. Russell with the rebound. McDaniels finds Edwards. Back to Daniels. And here's Edwards.
They love what Jackson gives them defensively. Great.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside. These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Edwards driving inside.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Towns down low, defended by Jackson. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
And so Towns nails them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Memphis trailing here. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Oh, sweet move. In deep, Edwards drops it in. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Adam, shot's good.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Third team foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
He hits the second from the line. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Russell against Morant. There's Jackson with the three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 5 now.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Jackson for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bane, and he drops the first.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony.
And he makes both free throws. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Morant against Russell. Morant, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Gobert. Oh, stolen by Morant. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Brooks. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 6.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Edwards finds Gobert. Oh, Adams with the block.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards with a drive.
Oh my gracious!
Just incredible!
That is a monster finish.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Outside for Brooks.
I see him.
Stripped it away. Here's the break. Pass to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Now Edwards, guarded by Bane. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Russell with the rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
They throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
It's both from the stripe. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the dribble. Wow.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And both free throws good for Russell.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock. And
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was
been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Over 40 points tonight and making it look. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Well, Memphis shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Shot's good by Towns.
And just so great to see a big man busting up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Pass to Jackson. From deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Towns for 3, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson for 3. Oh, it's stolen. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And here's Morant outside. Sinks the tray. Morant's got 33 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. Pass to Jackson from outside the arc. Oh, and Towns with the block.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
For 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota. And Morant drops them both. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. McDaniels finds Edwards. Russell with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance.
An assortment of shots in Russell's arsenal. Just a quick catch and shoot right there.
Here's Morant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Morant.
And Morant drops them both. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. McDaniels. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery.
Oh, my goodness. Throw it down.
Come on. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Gobert passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Russell to pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Here's McDaniels. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And here's Morant, covered by Towns. Outside for Brooks. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Russell. Outside Edwards. On the take. And Edwards slams it in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Gobert gets the bucket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Pass to Brooks. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. McDaniels from long range. And it's Bane with the rebound. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful.
back to when you played, who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at center.
And Ayton, with the hustle play there, just getting out, showing his ability to do damage on both ends.
Here's Edwards, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. These guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Booker. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 5.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And here's Towns. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep, count the basket.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Towns with it. He's picked up by Paul. Fires from 14. Here's Gobert. Over Ayton. The kick out to Towns. Passes it to McDaniels. That's tipped. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Stolen by McDaniels. Russell against Paul. Yes, that goes in.
I think D'Lo has all sorts of confidence when he has that kind of spot in his arsenal.
The drive by Booker. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Edwards with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Gobert down low. Ayton's there. Russell finds Edwards. Towns a screen on Johnson. Edwards, that's good.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Paul. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Towns wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
From the baseline. Out to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
And Towns drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Deflects the pass. Towns with the defensive effort.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Please give a big round of applause.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam. And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Gobert finds Russell. Outside, Towns. Ball against Russell. Keeps it alive, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Booker looking around. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Russell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, Russell, throughout the course of the game, wants to constantly put pressure on the defense. He did so there.
And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Now McDaniels, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Towns a screen on Paul with the drive, and Towns throws it down.
And how about the agility of Towns, cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Now here's Booker. He's got 14. Drills the 3-pointer. Booker's got 17 now.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Here's Johnson. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Towns, no luck.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Paul finds Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Now, here is Russell. Poked away. Over in the corner, Paul. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, finds a way to get it done.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Russell. And here's Booker after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. Here's Johnson. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Towns. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it over Russell. And the dunk by Booker.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Here's McDaniels. And the layup falls.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlight. All right, David, thank you. We'll be
31. The Suns, 33.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Now here's Booker. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got 7 points.
And Bridges at the most advantageous spot to get to that corner 3. He's comfortable from there.
And Towns throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? The drive by Booker. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Driving the lane. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Paul. 8 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Gobert. 6 for 6. He's hit the miss from the field.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
And Booker gets to Ayton. Back to Booker. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Timberwolves trail by 3, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Out to the right wing, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
You love the pressure he's putting on them almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Edwards with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. The shot's good.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
He gets that one. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 6.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision. Great pass.
Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Russell finds McDaniel. Edwards against Bridges. Edwards drives in.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Bridges against Towns. Kicks it out to Paul. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside, Russell. Back to Edwards. And there's the pass to McDaniels. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Gobert in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Paul picks up that
first team.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
No good on the second free throw.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. McDaniels draws contact on the shot, and now a 3. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. Here's Paul. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. Here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 6.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Ayton. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And that one falls for Bridges. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Here's Johnson. Shoots over Towns. That misses off the backboard. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards drives in. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Bridges, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The drive by Gobert. Tie game in Minnesota. And time for the short break, and stay right. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Edwards against Johnson. Towns down low. Towns is double. Out to the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Suns leading by 4. The drive by Paul, and that one is good.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Johnson. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 6. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Towns. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. One-on-one here. And he makes that one. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Towns dishes to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. Knocked away. It's stolen by Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Out to Russell. Towns, a screen on Johnson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for Minnesota.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Knocked loose and stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And Towns throws it down.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Now, here's Bridges. Passes it to Paul. Towns against Bridges. Booker, right side. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Towns, the pass to Russell. Down low. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now here's Booker. Feeds to Ayton. Johnson, a wide open look. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:27 left in the 4th quarter. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Gobert down low. He's covered by 8. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. Basket counts. Towns has got 11 in the second half.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Booker draws the double. On the wing, Bridges. Laces one from 3.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Towns against Johnson. Six to shoot. Rebound by Johnson. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the game. Ball passes to Booker. The 3 from Johnson.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare you.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Here's Gobert. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch. Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
The shot by McDaniels, no good. Johnson outside, driving inside. For 3, Bridges. The shot comes out. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work.
Thank you.